Awards, on February 28, 1984, the world witnessed a night like no other. Before we get into the details, hit the like button now. Let's get started. The night was relatively cool in Los Angeles, but the heat of anticipation ignited the entire city. On January 24, 1984, Michael Jackson suffered headburns while filming a Pepsi commercial, leaving physical and psychological scars. Nearly a month later, on February 28th, he returned to the Shrine Auditorium under the floodlights and waiting hearts. What does it mean to present oneself to the world after recent pain, and what more could one expect? Before this evening, Thriller wasn't just an album, it was a cultural phenomenon. Since its release in late 1982, it had smashed sales records, and its songs flooded television screens with dance songs and comics. But the culture Michael Jackson created with Thriller wasn't just about melody or rhythm, it was a visual, sonic, and social revolution. Therefore, its 12 Grammy Award nominations are a true recognition of what it accomplished. The album received 12 nominations, winning 8, including Album of the Year and Record of the Year for Beat It, and Best Song and Best Performance for Billie Jean. This was the first win for an artist in a single night since the awards began, cementing Michael's place in music history. Moments before the show began, Michael Jackson was seen walking down a corridor backstage, his eyes a mixture of exhaustion and anticipation. The audience inside was unaware of how he would cope with that final experience. How do stars see themselves in front of the audience, knowing that what comes after this night will never be the same again? When the host chanted Michael Jackson, the crowd erupted in a roar, like a bell ringing the legend's name. The award for Best Pop Performance was announced on the one-year anniversary. It opened the door to a series of dazzling moments, one after the other. 8 awards, an unprecedented number. Each time he took the stage, he strode steadily, despite the emotional weight. Each award wasn't just a statuette, it was a testament to a genius who constantly defied convention. Winning these awards wasn't just a shiny statue, it was a message to the world that a black artist was capable of revolutionizing an industry that hasn't always welcomed such representation. Michael Jackson's accomplishment sparked a profound conversation about stereotypes and cultural boundaries. The 1984 Grammy Awards weren't just a culmination of individual creativity, they were a milestone in the journey toward equality and the recognition of talent regardless of color or origin. Michael left that night carrying more than just awards. He carried the burden of new expectations and a renewed worldview. Resounding success meant double the pressure. Would Thriller repeat his achievements? How would he deal with the increased fame? And what effect would this win have on his mental state after his recent accident? At dawn on March 1st, 1984, the world woke up talking about the legendary Grammy Awards night. For Michael Jackson, that result heralded the beginning of a new chapter, filled with endless challenges and opportunities. A night that showed the world that Thriller was not just an album, but a testament to a genius that would continue to be discussed and inspired for decades to come. Deep within Michael's heart, it was a story of pain and solace, of someone destined for success, but who paid a terrible price. It was a night that stopped the heart for a moment, the heart of an artist who faced pain and success simultaneously. When we look back on that night, February 28, 1984, we realize that it wasn't just a handful of awards, but a moment of silence followed by relentless commotion. Between the shock of the Pepsi incident and the applause that accompanied him on stage, Michael Jackson experienced a mixture of pain and glory in a single night. And here begins the journey of the history maker himself, a journey that reveals that the heart, once stopped for a moment, beats again with unwavering determination. If you found this video interesting, watch the following videos to explore how Michael faced the pressures of fame, how his legendary achievements turned into a psychological and social burden, and the chapters of legal battles and self-discovery. Subscribe and activate the bell to receive future episodes of Michael Jackson, The Day the Heart Stopped, and History.